Hello everyone, my name is Charlene bemah-anokye, and I'm as my post for discussion two. So the first question is, excuse me, I'm looking at my notes, you guys, so bear with me, and I got a cold. So, how would you describe the behavioral patterns that characterize your interactions with others, each of your major systems? Are these connections reinforcing, punishing, modeling desired behaviors, or modeling undesired behaviors? Now, my number one major system I can say is family. Um, I well, grew up the only child, just me and my mom. So I had a lot of extended family, because like my mom's family is a big family, but they all were much older than me and lived in different states, and so I really didn't grow up with anybody close to me. I didn't have a lot of people like first blood wise, family wise around me. Show me different behaviors. So I had a lot of extended. Since I've been, younger, even so now, I've always had extended family. People who call me their family and just kind of gave me a whole new, meaning of family, I guess. And so I can say the only person other than my extended family over the years, has been my mother, and she hasn't always modeled desired behaviors, mostly modeled undesired behaviors. So but I've learned a lot of desired behaviors from the extended family. I can say that. So now that I'm a parent, so I have a daughter in high school, son in middle school, and a pre-K three. I I tend to parent in the opposite of the way that I see my mom, parent. So I say a lot of my be learned, a lot of my behavior patterns, as far as my parenting, because my family have come from my extended family. Um, for example, I try to I encourage education more. I'm a little more strict. My mom was a little, easygoing, so her undesired modeling kind of had me doing the opposite. Like, for as I'm a little more strict around my children, and I kind of pressure, not pressure, that's the wrong word to use. I kind of like try to encourage them to college and just kind of be more supportive and be more aware of my children and their feelings. And so I can say that that you know my mom's undesired behaviors affecting me as a parent now and how I deal with my family now. So I'm kind of the opposite of my mom and her undesired behaviors in my extended family. I've learned from them, seeing how they were with their family, and me wanting that. One of my kids to feel like that, or anything like that, of that nature. I've taken from them. They're modeling their behavior, and I've tried to, enforce that in my own children. So I can say that it was more reinforcing. I can say the family is more reinforcing, and more desired behaviors I've learned that I enforce in my family now. Okay, so my second major system is work, because I have all these kids, I gotta work. Now, I can say my behavior patterns at work. Um, I've learned a work ethic. I don't know who I learned my work ethic from. I'm not gonna even lie. I think it's more so, I think it's more so grown up not having, and so I just don't want my kids to not have, or myself to not have either. So I refuse to not work. So that's something so that might be kind of like punishing myself a little bit when it comes to work. Like yeah, I think I can kind of mix that punishing, because I feel like I just have this like thing back in my head, like I never want to go through that. So I kind of punish myself a lot by kind of like constantly um I'm like dwelling on like past events when I was younger. So I was like, no, I have to work at all times. So I used to have a really strong work ethic, which is also modeling desired behaviors. So I won't say it's a bad thing, but sometimes you kind of tend to like overthink when it comes to work. You know, you like, I have to be the best. I have to always do this and that, because I just you know, just that knowing of not having a job and not being able to provide for my family makes me nervous. And some people who can go without working and be fine, I don't know. I have, you know, I just don't want to make it into feel anything that I feel or have to experience things that some kids are, you know, experiencing. So I can say that it is punishing. It's kind of punishing myself. It's also a desired behavior because I want my kids to see the good work ethic. You know, it's always good to have work ethic. You know, uh, and then school. Uh, School is definitely something major. It doesn't really trump family or work, but you know, I am still a full-time student, so I can say that it becomes very conflicting. Adding school to my already full plate, and then one on the way as well, and it's kind of punishing myself. 'Cause I thought I could, you know, balance everything out, you know, being able to work, school, and parent, and everything else. But you know, it's been challenging. So I can say that, especially since I'm not a very good student, especially I do better with in class, on like on campus classes, but I had to take online classes because, you know, my life is so crazy, and so now I'm like really struggling. So that was like a really big like punishing thing for myself. But at the same time, although it's punishing for myself, it's also I think I'm modeling desired behavior and undesired. You know, I'm modeling both. I'm modeling undesired and desired behaviors. Like for one, I'm modeling desired because just my high school age child can see that I'm still hanging in there. I'm still going to school. She sees mom doing all these things, see mom superwoman doing this and that. But I'm also modeling undesired behaviors because one, I'm such a procrastinator. It's like I fuss at her about doing work last minute, but then she sees me doing it. So it's also, and she sees me doing last minute stuff, and she sees me like, you know, like since I'm pregnant, I get so tired, I have to take like 100 naps a day, and then just try to maintain my focus on school work. So she's seeing like, I guess the best of both worlds. I get well, not the best, but she's seeing like, you know, both ends of the spectrum with me. Like she's like saying, "Mom, really up trying to study, trying to read, do work," and she's her mom like, "Oh my gosh, I'll do it later because I'm so tired, I can't do it right now." So it's kind of I'm modeling both undesired behaviors and desired behaviors. Okay, question number two: how are your behavior patterns similar to or different from those of your members of your family? Spoke on this kind of number one. I said I'm the only child, so I really can't compare my behavior to anyone other than my dad. You know, I have siblings on my father's side, but I wasn't really raised around them. But I can say this compared to them, like I'm nothing like them. They're all together and accomplished and established and doing awesome, living great, best lives. You know, I'm stuck trying to get there. So I can say I'm not. I don't know because I'm not as focused or just make different. I mean, basically, I make different life choices and different things. You know, happen. So I can say that I can say as far as my mother, she's the one I can compare myself to more because she was, you know, the family that I have. Uh, we're different a lot, and a lot of for it's like our behavior patterns much different. And then my extended family, um, we're different as well. A lot of them are kind of established as well. They're pretty much established, and there. So I'm just trying to really get to where everyone else who's around me is, you know. So I can say that I can say my behavior patterns are different because, like, I've made different choices and still continue to make different choices and do different things uh, that affect where my life is going, and they make different plans and decisions, and so. But me going to school is something that everyone is around me. Well, not everyone around me, but a lot of my family is doing. They've already been in school. They're going to school, or accomplished in some kind of way. So I'm on the track now. So I can say in the past I probably haven't been making those. I haven't been doing the same, you know, behavior patterns, but now I'm getting on that path to get on that now. You know, excuse me. What contingencies would you like to change? Now, this is uh, my biggest behavior pattern. My behavior issue is my procrastination and time management. Those two things are the hardest things for me. If I can get out of, if I can do better, just have better time management and not procrastinate so much, I think my life would be so much easier than what it is for as like just having time to mother, to work, to go to school, when to do homework, when to study. Then my biggest issue is time management and procrastination for sure. That if I was one of those do-it-yourself moms, have the big calendar on the wall, just everything listed, and have an agenda everywhere I go, and all these cool things, I would like. If I was one of those together moms and commercials on TV, I would make so much more sense in life. But I am not. I'm a big clutter mess, and I do it when it's thrown at me, and I do it last minute, and this is how I am as a parent. Don't judge me. Okay. Number four, consider your perfect best life. What would your behavioral self change plan look like? Okay, once again, my procrastination and my time management. Time management is really big for me. Um, like I mentioned, maybe I should be one of those moms. I should maybe try getting those. I know plenty of people who live their life by the agendas and the calendars and I really and they don't complain about it. They just say it makes their life so much easier. I don't know why I, as a parent, haven't done this by now, but if everyone else is kind of trying it, they're making more sense than I am. Maybe I should actually try to go get that big old wall calendar. This, you can write in when your due dates and who has this. Oh, football on this day, mom, and oh, I have, your life on this day, mom. So I can know who has what meeting and who has what, and I know what I have planned and who has due dates and all this. That would make so much more sense to me. So that's one way I could do, like, for us, get the big map, the big calendar for the wall, and write things down. An agenda, the key was my personal agenda, or even use my phone to write due dates and write this and that. Like I said, I'm pregnant, so a lot of times I still will procrastinate because I'm so exhausted and I can't even look at a word or any words at all. So I have a hard time focusing. But I do believe having an agenda or using my phone for my calendar and recording things when they're due and just really setting reminders I won't procrastinate. This might be because I know when things are due sometimes, but I wait to the last very moment as I am with this post. So I think just kind of like I have an alarm set up to kind of force myself to just not do wait till last minute. And those are things I think that two things I think that I should start doing to kind of encourage myself not to be a procrastinator, not to wait till last minute, and not be that person. And change those patterns because if I can change those two patterns right there, like procrastinating and better time management, if I can change those things, like life would flow for me so much easier. Like it really would, but easier said than done. I guess for someone who's been procrastinating all their life, I guess. So yeah, I think those. So I think that's it for me. Yeah, that is. Thank you so much.